Okay, so I want to talk about the number 0, or is it a number? Well, I have my own theories about that, but we'll get to that later. If you were to look up the definition of 0, it is no quantity or number not the figure 0. So it is debated whether or not 0 is a number. My theory is that it both is and isn't, and that may sound confusing, so allow me to go over why I believe this. Well, 0 is the absence of a number, therefore it can't be a number, can it? Well, if 0 is not a number, then how do we use it in math problems? If 0 is not a number, then how do we multiply the number 6 by 0? Are we multiplying 6 by the absence of a number? Well, I believe so, but we will get into why later. For now, we should focus our attention on the math problem that we don't already know the answer to, because I think we all know that 6 times 0 is 0. But something we might not know is what 6 divided by 0 is. Now, if you've looked into this before, then you know that there isn't an answer, but do you know why? Well, I have come up with a simple explanation that I think can help you grasp why we can't do that. When you divide something, say we take 6 and divide it by 2, what are we trying to find? We are trying to find what number will multiply by 2 in order to give us 6. But in this case, the answer is, of course, 3. So when we try to divide 6 by 0, we are trying to find out what number multiplied by 0 equals 6. Herein lies the problem. No matter what number you take and multiply by 0, whether it be 1, 2, or 3, the answer will always be equal to 0 and never 6. Therefore, the answer to anything divided by 0 is non-existent. So now we know why we can't divide by 0, but do you know what a number to the 0 power is? Supposedly the answer is 1, but I have my own thoughts about that. First off, just like with the division problem, we will have to look at the normal exponent problem. Let's take 2 to the second power, or 2 squared. Now what exactly does 2 squared means? Well, it means that you are multiplying 2 by itself 2 times. If it were 2 cubed, then you would multiply 2 by itself 3 times, etc. So if we have something to the 0 power, say for instance 2 to the 0 power, then what would the answer be? Well, the answer is 1, and here's why. When you have something to the power of something else, for instance, let's go back to the 2 to the third power, you are not multiplying 2 by itself 3 times. Oh no, you're multiplying 1 by 2 by 2 by 2. This means that if you have 2 to the 0 power, then you multiply 2 by itself 0 times. But the 1 stays there, so the answer is 1. Now, there is only one question remaining. Where did this 1 come from? If this 1 wasn't here, then the 2 would not exist, and the answer would just be 0. So where did this 1 come from? Well, why don't you guys explain your theories in the comments? And as always, have a good day.